What is up everyone, my name's Al from Games Rehab, and today we're going to be checking out another Bleem. Guess what it is? That's right, it's time for Red Alert, the Westwood classic. It's now playable in Bleem form on the Sega Dreamcast, and you're probably wondering, is it going to be any good? Because obviously we've seen June and how well, that actually bleemed. So it's time to check out Red Alert. Oh yes, the Red Alert. Oh, the Command & Conquer classic, that's right, it's here. Alerte Rouge, or aka Red Alert. Obviously this is the Shindogu Bleem, so this is the French version, but by looking at this, you can tell exactly what this is going to be like. So let's take a look at Red Alert for the Bleem, for the Dreamcast, and you are going to love this. Already you can see, there's a couple graphical issues. The FMVs are missing, which sucks for a game like this. But hey, look, here it is, Red Alert. Now, obviously, straight off the bat, there are no sound effects. But, that's a little bit like Dune, no sound effects. But hey, we have music, we've got the soundtrack. That's right, and let's face it, that's the thing that gets you pumping in Red Alert. So yeah, graphically, no issues at all here. It just seems to work. And it's a weird thing, because a lot of Bleems, they're missing textures and things like that, and things are kind of transparent, etc. But no, this actually graphically, you can pretty much see, is pretty much exactly as you'd expect to see. And when it comes to graphics, it's not always a good story, but here, yeah, it definitely works out. Now, if you've never actually played the console version or the PlayStation 1 version, you're going to probably think, yeah, you need a keyboard and mouse for this. But no, it actually works really, really well with the D-pad, using obviously X as your main button, as well as the other buttons to different actions. I mean, obviously, most of them kind of had double functions, so obviously select, etc. But no need for shoulder buttons, everything else just works. And like I said, it looks absolutely stunning running on the Dreamcast. What do you guys think? Because, I obviously grew up playing the PC version. I never actually played the PlayStation version until recently, and now obviously playing it on the Sega Dreamcast, and you can see it's running really, really well. Now, the one issue is it does have a bit of, the sound does screw up at times. Yeah, you can probably hear it right there. Now, the only thing I can kind of put this down to is some of the sound effects trying to, wouldn't say kick in, but it seems to just screw up with the music when there's sort of big explosions. Can't explain why. I can only assume this is down to sound effects kind of mucking around with the music, if that makes sense. So the way around it for me was just go into the menu, come back out again, and yeah, hey presto, it does fix the music. So, a small little issue, something you can work around. So as you can see, a pretty complete Bleem. And as I said, apart from that, there's really no slowdown in the game at all. It just runs smoothly, it's responsive. Like I said, the controller works really, really well with this. Obviously VMU doesn't work, but obviously if you've got Bleem Shell or something like that, you can probably do that. But we're not really talking that right now. We're talking a burnt CDR here. We're not talking any sort of emulation. This is just a CDR working on, or Bleeming on, the proper hardware, the Sega Dreamcast. The other thing is the music doesn't seem to change. Now, obviously it did in the original version, or certainly on the PC version. I can't remember if the PlayStation 1 version does. So whether that can be changed, I think it can in the options. So obviously, if you can read French, go ahead and try and change it. I'm pretty sure you can. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I hope you, like I said, there's no real issues with this at all. It runs smoothly, it runs well. It just doesn't have sound effects. And I think I can live without that. Anyway, I've been out from Games Rip. Hope you've liked this nice look at Red Alert for the Dreamcast being Bleemcast. That's right. Like, comment and subscribe. I'll leave you with the rocking soundtrack. You can now support the channel on patreon.com/GamesRip, as well as remember to like, comment and subscribe.